My name is Corby. My wife and I have attended Victory Church for a year and a half, and this is my God story. I was very tired for about a month and go to the doctor, and they admitted me to the ER and they did a CAT scan. Well, I had had a life-threatening blood clot, and they put me on blood thinners and cleared the clot and sent me home. A couple weeks later, I started feeling bad again. They finally admitted me to the hospital again. A doctor comes in one evening and he says, we're going to do another CAT scan. We're just going to do one more just to make sure we're not missing something. So I go in for a CAT scan and they, bring me back to the room. About an hour later, the doctor comes in and he has a very concerned look on his face, says, you're going into emergency surgery tonight. And he kind of draws on a whiteboard for me and he says it's a very serious surgery. We need to get you in there as soon as we can. So I'm just sitting in my room and I'm scared. And this lady comes in. She was not my nurse assistant or nurse for that shift. She spoke very broken English. And she says, would you mind if I spoke in prayed over you in my native language? So then she just prayed this beautiful prayer, which obviously I didn't understand any of it. We said amen, and we talked a little bit, and she kind of comforted me, and she left. And I went into surgery. Well, I woke up in the ICU, and it turns out I had been under for 26 hours. We don't even know totally what's wrong. And I don't want to close my eyes because I think I'm going to die. I was talking to one of my friends on the phone one day, and I was so frustrated they wouldn't let me go home. And he told me, he's like, maybe you'll touch somebody while you're in there. And I did have a couple different nurses and doctors ask me about my faith. I always think maybe, those extra few days I was in there, that maybe that's why. I get out of the hospital. Well, as time goes on, I just keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And I'm basically back to normal. Sometimes we think things are all about us, but God can use our struggle and our difficulties and our pain to bring or show other people His strength, His ability to heal, His faithfulness to others. And sometimes we just sit here, poor me, I'm in this position, but it's all in His plan, and He's faithful to those who are faithful to Him, whether you die or not. You're going to heaven or if you're healed, but it's about touching everybody else around you as well. That was my God story, and I'd love to hear yours.